Hey guys, back with another video. But before I start, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you do so, making sure that that notification bell is on with the option all. So when I upload these videos, you are the first one to watch. Also, make sure to leave a comment on this video. So as of less than 5 minutes ago, Netta and Miss Charles, they were already on social media, YouTube, aka YouTube, and I don't know exactly what happened between Alvo and Shamar with Miss Netta and Charles. However, I happened to be on a live where the conversation was being talked about. Shout out to Tommy the Gossip. I was actually on his live. I am very entertained by his content. I, by default, have his channel name in my description box of all of my content on Shamar and Alvo. If you guys would love to go over and subscribe to the channel, make sure you also subscribe to the channel over here with the notification on option all. And tonight, make sure that you guys are tuned in because I'm gonna get the full story from Miss Netta and Charles and report the information back to you what actually popped off. But in the meantime, in between time, Alvo and Shamar immediately went to social media, TikTok in particular, and they started to stir up the mess even more. Alvo got on to TikTok and he exposed, I guess, 2 receipts, a video and a text from, I guess, Miss Netta and Charles wanting to collab. Now, it's really sad because, this would be a good collab, but obviously this is definitely going to be a fallout collab. Miss Netta had said, I did hear that part on her live, that, they don't want to go there with her. She could definitely wake it up. And I'm quite sure because they have been in the vicinity of each other that I'm quite sure there are things that they can wake it up on Shamar and Alvo. But I just hope that I'm not going to get too long-winded with it. I hope that they both can take it the way they dish it and they don't start this unaliving themselves because this can end really badly. And we don't want to see that happen. So I'm going to let you listen to what this is, basically the trailer of what I'm going to be bringing back to you, which will be the full commentary and the explanation of what popped off from both sides. Like I said, there's 3 sides of a story. There's your side, my side, and the truth.
Pipe down. Pipe down. Do you want to fight? Do you want to fight? Okay then. Pipe down. Do you want to fight? Do you want to fight? Okay then. Pipe down. Pipe down.
Video talking about, oh, I want to collab with Shamar. People with like Netta Joe, I do not with. Like, girl, you made a whole video talking about, oh, I want to collab with Shamar and I want to collab with Grip, baby. We seen your little video and I'm like, ooh, we hey, cool, let's collab. So we did some content. Why are you on the internet trying to talk about us? Why are you trying to beef with us? Like, your career dead. Don't act like you banned and get canceled on the internet. Let me cook the proof for it.
Grip, move over to the side. Let me get some of that money. I bet y'all can, we can pop together. Contact me. I'm willing to work with y'all. I'm willing to work with, I done, Grip Baby done reached out to me, is working with me. Me and Shamar, we done ran into each other a couple of times, but we ain't never, got together saying about doing no type of work or whatever. But I'm willing to work with y'all. It ain't about no cloud, cause y'all got the cloud and I got the cloud too, so we can put that cloud together and we can make a storm.
Please don't be over here talking about people clout chasing and using y'all for clout. You the ones look like you need help in your career because it looked like the black community counseled you. We tried to revive you, though.
So I feel that Alvo and Shamar were really trying to wait for somebody to give them some sort of airtime like Netta and Charles. And it's just, I know that it was calculated because Alvo immediately, right when Netta and Charles were live, they're still live as we speak, they couldn't even wait to get on to TikTok to try to expose and put them out there, and sometime when you meet people off of social media and you make what you call social media friends off of YouTube, you got to be careful what you say, because you don't know if you're being recorded, what receipts people are keeping on you. But the reason why receipts are being held a lot of times on each other is because they truly weren't trying to be friends in the first place, in order for them to be able to furnish old news, old texts, old conversations over the phone or in person. For them to be exposing this information now, they had plans for this fallout. If it ever got dry out here in social media land, they were going to use that opportunity to expose that person. And it's really sad that that happens. But you got to be careful out here. I mean, that's just the bottom line. And I don't know why Shamar's getting himself all into these beefs, because you just never know, Shamar. I hope you're listening. When this is all said and done, and whatever the game plan, the end goal is for Alvo is done with, so are you. And you're going to be in this world, and you burnt a lot of bridges, not only with content creators that you could collab with or could have been friends with off of the app or the apps, but with your supporters and your fans, most importantly, who have made you who you are, in order for these people that are content creators to even give you the time of the day to even speak to you. It's your fans and your supporters who made you Shamar, before the content creators that may have been bigger than you came along trying to befriend Shamar. He has to understand and realize that he needs to stop burning these bridges. He needs to stop allowing, Alvo to take the wheel. I know that he doesn't mean well by Shamar, but at the same time, I think because of the fact he knows what he's doing to Shamar, and Shamar's not getting it, he feels some sort of low-key obligation to try to, as much as he can, protect him while it's on his watch. But it ultimately, is a dangerous, tricky situation for Shamar to be in. It's nothing like being with someone that's trying to use and abuse you, and you're basically sleeping with the enemy, and then you got all these other people that you got to watch. And then when this is all said and done, you're on your own. You know what I'm saying? It could be really, it can be a real traumatizing situation, a bad end goal for Shamar, because all of this is going to definitely fall back on Shamar. I always say things happen in threes, and I just hope that that doesn't happen for Shamar, all this bad luck at one time, because we don't know how he's going to take it. And usually when we all go through trials and tribulations, we go through these things by ourselves. And that's what the scary part for me is for Shamar, is that he's going to definitely go through this turmoil by himself. He has been going through turmoil with the homelessness and being broke, not having food to eat or a place to lay his head. We get that he's making these situations for himself, but at the same time, he is human. So we have to, have human, compassion for Shamar, anybody else in these situations until they learn. Sometimes it takes people a lifetime. I know I'm still learning. It's taking me a lifetime to figure things out, and stop doing things, being around people, places, and things that don't serve me. So he's going to have to learn like we all do. He's going to have to bump his head a few more times. I know I'm still bumping my head, but I wish the best for Shamar, but I really hope that he gets it together, because this is, it's content and entertainment for us, but it's not really content and entertainment for Shamar at the end of the day. This is just his way of life. This is how he eats. But I'm telling you, this is a lot of stress for somebody in 2025. The year has just begun. I don't know if Shamar is even prepared for this. He's signing a check he definitely cannot cash.